Okay, we're here with head coach Mark Nofri after the Pioneers pick up a 37-21 victory over Marist on opening night. Coach, first of all, your reactions. It was kind of a tough night. Some interesting things happened, but big win here to kick off the season.
Yeah, it was outstanding. Anytime you can get a win, it doesn't matter. It goes in the win column. It's a good win. But, we were up at 37 at one point, and, kind of had a little breakdown on our kickoff team and let them back in the game again. At that point it was 30-7. We were going to pin them deep, and they got it down inside the 5 and actually gave up a touchdown at that point, which let them back in the game. But I couldn't be more proud of the kids and how hard they worked all summer and spring. I think you saw it tonight, the way they dominated out there in terms of playing together as a team. Offensively, defensively, we had a lot of highlights on both sides of the ball, and there's a lot of guys you could call out in terms of players of the game. But I was just happy that the kids came out with a different attitude and intensity. They were, had a bad taste in their mouth after the last season, and they want to come out, make a statement, and prove a point, and I'm happy for them. After the game, we talked about some of the things we need to clean up. The penalties towards there at the end, they got a little sloppy, and a couple breakdowns on special teams. Other than that, I couldn't be more happy for the kids and where they were. And how down they were at the end of last season to where they are right now.
Let's talk about you guys are up 16-0 late in the second quarter, and hour and about 8 minutes of worth of a thunder and lightning delay. What did you guys do in that time? How do you prepare for something like that, if at all? And what do you do to kind of get back on the field and get it going? Because once you got back out there, it seemed like Marist took a little bit of the momentum back before you guys were able to.
It's a tough thing. Obviously, you can't prevent it. It's the weather. It happened to us about 7 or 8 years ago down in Iona, and we had 2 lightning delays. And, we brought them in here in the gym, stretch them out, try and keep them active. Coaches are talking to them. We had oranges and bananas for them, keep them hydrated. And then, when he got back out on the field, we needed a 5-minute warm-up. But, again, like you said, the momentum kind of switched at that point because Marist took the ball with 3:39 and punched it in and give themselves a little momentum. And, right there, it was halftime after that. We gathered there at our 5-minute halftime, and I was just talking to the team and say, listen, we didn't come out with the same energy we did to start the game. We need to bring that same energy back. There's nothing we can do. It was an hour and 10-minute rain delay. Nothing you can control. How are you going to handle the adversity? And they responded. They responded by coming out in the third quarter a little bit more intense, knowing that it wasn't going to be an easy walkthrough game. And 16-0, 16-7. That's not a comfortable lead. And we just talked about bringing back the momentum that we had at the start of the game, picking up where we left off, and getting it going again. And they did a great job. And I couldn't be more happier for the kids, mostly the captains and the seniors.
Coach, all preseason, kind of the big secret was the new Pioneer look on offense. You guys did a great job of not revealing anything, but the Pioneer fans and anyone watching or listening at home got a little bit of a taste tonight of what you guys plan to do this year offensively. So you were much faster out there, running plays. You ran a lot of plays in this football game. A little bit of a new look. Game 1 in the books. Give us your early reviews and what you think, how it went.
Again, I couldn't be happier for the kids. I think going into it, the thing I wanted to see was them to play together as a team, play hard, and don't hurt yourself and making mistakes and having turnovers that only create problems. And if we didn't do that, I thought we had a great chance of winning because we have a different attitude. And the kids have worked hard. The offensive coaches did a great job in the offseason changing things and putting together an offense that fits our style and the players that we have. And they executed it tonight. And I'm telling you what, they worked really hard. Defensively, kids are flying around like they always been. The same scheme that we've been running with Coach Wiss, but they're relaxed and they're ready to go. And like I said, when you can get the offense and the defense on the same page and clicking on both sides, it makes for a fun season and a fun game.
Let's just talk about after that rain delay. You guys were out there. They had some momentum going. They got a score. Kind of a sequence occurred where you guys got a big play, a big pass play to Tyler Doobie at a touchdown, and then a fumble after a punt that pins them inside the 1. You get the ball back right there and punch it in, and that kind of blew the game open right there. Talk about, I guess, maybe that sequence of events.
Yeah, like you said, it's a change of sudden change in terms of part of the game. It was a big play for us for Tyler to score, and then obviously punt and pin him down there, and you get in the fumble, and Kashadas punches it in from the 2-yard line. It's a great momentum change. And I talk to the kids all the time about, listen, if you're not good on special teams, it can change the momentum of a game. And it kind of did with the fact that we gave up a kick return that got them inside the 2-yard line and let them back in the game. It's the same thing. Our punter pins them down inside the 1. They fumble the ball, and we get it. It's a game of special teams. When you give up big plays, the momentum changes. And I thought the momentum was going our way then, and then the kickoff return, by them is kind of a little bit of a problem that we got to fix, and it let them back in the game. Otherwise, 30-7, and you pin them, there's not much more to do than that, and play the field position with a 37 lead.
Last one, and I'll let you go, Coach. Quarterback out there for the first time tonight, R.J. Knoll. Talk about what you thought when what you saw from him, what you liked, and how you felt he did in his first appearance.
I liked the fact his poise. He didn't seem rattled. He was very comfortable running the offense. First game as a redshirt freshman, you wouldn't have known it. I thought he did an outstanding job managing the game and running the offense that Coach Bowles did, calling plays. And RJ's a great kid. He's a good athlete. He's a tough, hard-nosed kid. He did not get rattled, and I think that's one thing that you're going to see, and hopefully for the next 3 years, someone that has got poise back there that's got a dual threat. He can throw it or he can tuck it and go, and we haven't had that in a few years. And he's that type of kid. And again, if he stays healthy and we continue to click on all cylinders, offensively and defensively, I'm expecting big things, and he's only going to get better for his first game as a freshman.
Coach, thanks for the time, and congratulations on the win. We'll talk to you on your coaches show later this week.
Thank you.